I would credit my dad for developing my entrepreneurial spark. Growing up, my dad, he owned a cell phone store in which I would work at every single weekend and every chance I got from a very early age. And, I still remember my friends at the time that would joke about how I was a victim of child labor as I would be working unpaid weekends. But looking back, those weekends were the single greatest thing that really developed my passion for entrepreneurship and developed the skills needed to be a good entrepreneur. Having those conversations with customers and selling them on products and services and solutions for the problems that they were facing really helped me develop my skills. And that's when I realized I had a passion in sales and in entrepreneurship. Also with my dad at the end of every single day, we would sit down and go over the sales and the expenses for the day and figure out the profit. And so those early conversations and those early experiences really drove entrepreneurial spark in me and made me realize that entrepreneurship is something I'm passionate about. To me, entrepreneurship is all about having an impact, having a positive impact on somebody else's life due to the choices that you chose to make and the problems that you chose to solve. I think every entrepreneur has an impact, a positive impact on their customers in one way or another. Whether that's a small little kid who just set up their first lemonade stand and is brightening people's day selling their overly sweet lemonade, or whether that's a tech giant who just solved a massive problem for a government. I think each entrepreneur has a unique impact that they provide for their customers and for their clients. And that's exactly what excites me and what I'm passionate about in respect to entrepreneurship. The ability to positively influence someone's life. That will allow me to think beyond myself and contribute to a bigger cause. And I also think that's the most rewarding part about entrepreneurship. I'm sure many founders and many entrepreneurs will attest to the fact that, hearing the positive feedback from customers is the single greatest thing that an entrepreneur can receive. And it's really what makes the whole journey worth it for them. And so that's what I'm really excited about. What intrigues me most about entrepreneurship is how no two entrepreneurs follow the same journey. It's not like recruiting for a finance internship where everybody goes through the same funnel. You get the good grades, you network, you coffee chat, you mass apply, you cry after the rejections, and then you finally land an offer. No, each entrepreneur faces unique challenges and problems that they must overcome. And each day is different for an entrepreneur. And as a dynamic person, this is the exact environment that I thrive in. And this is the exact environment I want to be in, where I'm constantly learning and overcoming new challenges to be the best version of myself. Entrepreneurship is never a solo journey. Many entrepreneurs will agree that collaboration, networking, and shared experiences are what truly drive success. I plan on adding value to Western's entrepreneurship community by actively engaging, connecting, and collaborating with like-minded individuals. Throughout my life, I've had the opportunity of starting various ventures and leading various clubs. Some were small and some were more ambitious, but each one taught me lessons on resilience, creativity, and problem solving that I'm eager to share with Western's entrepreneurship community, and also eager to learn from the various entrepreneurs in this community. Furthermore, I have plans for new programs and initiatives that Morissette Institute could push forward that would really help new founders and new entrepreneurs understand the fundamentals of running a business, which I think is a little bit lacking in the community. So with my knowledge and with the ambitions I have, I plan on adding immense value to the Western community.